pregnant with possibilities. All right. So let me tell you something about being pregnant. Sometimes you sleep and God gives you visions or what have you. When you deliver that baby, you have to make sure that you nurture it and take care of it, because just like you see in the movies, there are people out there that want to steal your child. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and while you're pregnant or conceiving, kind of keep it to yourself until your baby get here. Mm-hmm. And he's up at an age where he can fight for himself. Mm-hmm. All right, because like I said, there are baby thieves out there. Today I'm going to teach you what's called Italian haircutting. This haircut can be done anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes, and you're done. All right. Seems like that's something that's almost impossible, right? The Italians cut hair in bulk. They just grab hair in bulk. Mm-hmm. It's scary. It's amazing. You can do 100 haircuts a day if you're doing them all in an Italian way. You can do at least 20 haircuts in an hour. Seems like it's unreal, but it's true. Okay. All right. Now, when I tell you when I say don't get ready, be ready, because normally I have hair down here to start with. But of course, we didn't have the mannequins. I taught this class yesterday, so it was just one lady that had mannequins that had hair of this length. I don't make excuses. I work with what I got. Okay. All right. So as a hairstylist, you must remember to work with what you get. I left this without putting it on, and everything is done with a rubber band. Okay. I left this blunt so you can see that this is just a blunt haircut, and it has some layers in it. The process is going to be very simple. Y'all will love me for this, I promise you. Okay? All right. Now, the other thing is, I don't usually teach students this. I usually teach the professionals that's in God board, because the students, normally, I don't want you to cheat, but this is definitely cheating. All right? So I need you to learn your basics, because you got to be able to pass your board. All right? So this is cheating in the worst form. Now, also, this haircut is foolproof. It's going to be very precision. You will never find a more perfect haircut, a more precision haircut, if you just took your time and went layer by layer by layer. You know, you cut it, because it's not really that precise. So what I'm going to do, without further delay, all right, I'm going to comb all the hair to the back, and I'm gonna go to the occipital bone. Where's the occipital bone?
Back.
All right.
Above the neck. Above the neck.
May I come closer to you?
Yes, you can. All right, this is going to be an inverted ball. Now, if I hold it down low at a 0, it's going to give me one cut. If I hold it up, it's going to give me a very high invert. So I'm going to pick this up just a little bit so you can get a better detail. And since his hair is already kind of cut, I don't want you to miss a picture of what I'm doing. Okay. Call me the rubber band man. And sometimes all the hair don't fit. Don't worry about it, because it's gonna fall to its true length in the front anyway. All right. Once you get the rubber band on, you get it to your occipital bone. All you're gonna do is just take the hair, cut it, whatever length that you want. You right, tell God. Now, what I usually do is, you know how you texture hair? You go in and you texture the hair so it won't look so straight and boring. You want whatever, so I go back in and I just take my scissors and I scissor the hair like so.
Notch it. Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing everything in one little, right. And see, people who like to teach hair cutting, and I love teaching hair cutting class, but it's always a simpler way to do things. And you know, I never want to look like I'm so great and I'm so this, you know, and make you look smaller because you can't achieve the same thing that I achieve by, you know, by doing it the way that I do. That's why I love teaching this here, because everybody can be great. Perfect invert ball.
Okay. Can you teach us how to do a 90 degree?
Y'all got that? You see that?
That is beautiful.
Is that not perfect?
Yes, beautiful.
Okay, you see the invert? One snip is over. Now, I know y'all didn't know that you could do this so easily. Did you?
Yes.
Yes, you already had that? Okay. All right, so we got that one. Okay. Now we're gonna do something like a pixie. And I'm doing that because the length was already there. All right, and we're gonna do like a uneven ball, okay, asymmetric.
Women type baby.
It probably ain't gonna do. She act like a girl. She just acts up when she won't. And the only thing about my classes, they're short because the cuts are so fast. And yeah, for your question, for that 90,
Yeah.
you can't get around that. I guess the board knew. I'm gonna give them some foolproof. Now, again, I said if some of the hair fall, you know, you don't really have to worry about it because it's gonna fall to its natural length anyway.
What is he doing?
Notching.
Okay, so you see we got all of these, we got that going over here. So you can either let it stay. You can either let it stay going this way with more length on it, but if you wanted to do it asymmetric, okay, you see how this is here? If you wanted to do it asymmetric, then all you do is go back because this side is already shorter than the length here. And you have an asymmetric haircut. Perfect?
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right, okay. All right, if I wanted to do a bang with her, if I wanted to do a bang on her, show me what you're working with.
Just did, boo.
All right, if I wanted to do a bang as well. If you didn't want to do this sort of thing, okay? If you want to do the bang, all you do is you comb it all to one side. and you're gonna twist it. The twisting it is gonna do what?
Keep it from being blunt.
It's gonna keep you from giving that old straight, that
Blunt.
straight cut, that Chinese looking,
Blunt.
look.
Yeah.
Right, okay, yes. So you take your longest hair and you pull it over, and wherever the longest one fall at, you just twist it, snip. I like it when you call my name, Big Mama. I like it when you call me Big Mama. Okay, all right. Y'all got it? You see how jazzy?
Yes.
Okay, within minutes, man. You don't have to work that hard, okay? But again, this is when you get out of school, you're making money, you know you're in a hurry, and hey, you can have them lined up, right? So, this is the Italian way to cut hair. Again, if we had a longer mannequin, I could have given you even more styles, but of course, like I say, I'm working with what I got. Normally, if it was very long, I usually start off with all the hair pulled all the way to the front, and I put the rubber band here at the bridge of the nose, and then whatever length, if it's out here, then I will cut it, and then when I flip it back, it will come all the way back down to here. Okay, it will be short, long, longer, so you don't have to worry, and what I do is I turn my people away from the mirror because they gonna freak out. Okay, right? Yeah. What the hell is you doing? Okay, right? And some people feel cheated because you do it so quickly. Okay, and then when they get up, especially if they come in just for a dry haircut, you get $40, $30 for just a dry haircut. Ploop, ploop. Okay, bye. Okay. Yes. Okay, the other one, okay, the one that I'm trying to visually describe to you is the long one that you just cut. You put the rubber band here, you cut it and you flip it back, and then you can visualize short, going long, okay? All right, the other one is when you hold it all the way up at a 90-degree haircut here, okay? All right, okay, you hold it up at a 90, all right? But the only thing is with that 90 is it's gonna fall into layers, long layers. Okay, so if you was go to board, they're not gonna see all even, all right? So you still gonna get that long layer. And what I usually do is I take the back of the hair, the longest hair in the back, and pull it up, and that's where I would cut. Because then that way, all of their length is gonna fall back down to the original length. Again, don't let them see the mirror, because they gonna want you out their head. Don't do it. And of course, with your bobs, your inverts, it's left up to you if you want a high bob, that you want to really have it accentuated. You grab all the hair, you hold it up here, okay, and then that means that you're gonna get a lot of layering from here all the way down, okay? If you want a low bob where it's not so much layer, you're gonna hold it all the way down at a 0 and just cut it straight across. If you want a medium, then you go here. So it's left up to you as a designer as to where you hold it at, okay? If you want a pixie, like a straight up pixie, you can also do this like here, okay? Go to the side, and you can also cut all of this shorter as well, huh? Cut it. That lady says she want her. She says she want her mannequin to have hair. All right.
Mr. Willie,
Huh?
you something behind the rubber band or in front of the rubber band?
You can do either one you want to. It just depends on, it's the length that you want.
Tell them the variations of the length, right, behind and in front of the,
Okay, of course, behind the rubber band, you're gonna have more, you'll have more room to work with. Okay, that means that you have more options. In front of the rubber band, I mean, it is what it is, that's it, okay? All right, and no, once you snip it, that's it. Yeah, once you nip, that's it. Okay, all right, just like I did that side over here, okay, if you come back and do the same thing to this side over here, oh, I was putting the rubber band down, I thought I was through, huh? I can't hear a rat pee on cotton up in here. Go on, no. No, that's fine. All right, again, I'm going to the corner of the head, and I'm just putting the rubber band on. All right, I've already did one side, so I'm now doing the other one because I want a pixie, and I want it about the same length. If I was you, once I put the rubber band on that side, then I would use like the markings of my finger is what I always use because my finger it ain't growing no more. Okay, I don't have to pull out a measuring comb, so I always use markings on my hand for when I'm cutting hair. Okay, right, and I use that middle finger. Okay, all right, and so as you can see, it comes to the end of here. So what I would do is just come to the end. Cut. Notch it up. I would take it down. And from that, this one probably will take a little more work than the other one did. But what you're gonna do is, you already got guidelines. You got guidelines, so your guide is here. So all you're gonna do is just take your guide.
That's 90 degree. Bring it straight out from the hairline. But you never cut past the knuckle. But he is, because he was the original.
I have a question for you.
What's that?
Before you started cutting that way,
Mm-hmm.
did you have a guideline already, or did you have to create
He
one?
was in the
For which one?
From the last cut, with the rubber band that you just did?
Right, I had the guideline from on this side when I did it. But
Okay.
yeah, you create your own guideline. Once you do one side, whatever you do to one side, you do to the other, okay? And in that way, yeah, it's even on both sides. And this is still a haircut that you can be done with less than 5 minutes. And all I'm doing right now is just following the guide that I had on both sides. can't be scared. No, you can't be scared. God don't give you the spirit of fear. Especially when you know that you know that you know.
Right now.
All right? And I'm trying to let you know that you know that you know you got this. Now, if you can't get this haircut here, I suggest you just go and drop out of school. Okay? This ain't for you. It ain't for you. It ain't for you. Because I don't think it gets no simpler than this. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is just pull all the hair back to the guideline for the bang. And then what you do is, once you got all of the inside the way you want it, then you just go around your perimeter. You establish where do you want your sides to be. All right, you twist back off the bang, but this time you're gonna go to the center because you're not doing asymmetric, you're doing a pixie. Right. The bridge of the nose right here, you know, that's the perfect bang. You can never go wrong. If you cut the bang right here, always perfect. By the time you bump it, it's gonna be right where it's supposed to be. So most times when you, especially when you're cutting like little girls' hair for the first time, their little bangs and stuff, and then what it's gonna do when you bring it to the center like so, when you bring it to the center, it's gonna automatically give you, you know, the U look, right? Okay, you're gonna automatically get your U, as you can see. Now you can do what you want to do with this. You can spike it up, you know, you can take one and comb it back, you know, like so. It's all kind of ways you can style this particular haircut, but that's your picks. Questions? Now I want y'all, before y'all go out that door, leave my $200 each. Because you're not gonna get this haircut class nowhere for less than that. Do y'all understand? Y'all getting great education here, okay? We ain't getting paid. So I'm just glad to be able to encourage your career and to enlighten you on new ways and new innovative ways to do things. Again, I know when I took this class, no lie, I paid $300 to learn this class, and each and every last one of us in that class paid $300, and the class was packed. You got it today for what, 20?
Yes.
Thank you. That's it. All right.
Let me tell you something. Sometimes we are taught a way to do something all the time, one way, but there are so many different ways that we can. Now listen, I'll give you an example, and I'm so visual with what I say, and it all comes from above. Now, I can come to Lafayette on